Well, we're here in Boulder, Colorado, and we're taking a little hike here with Neil Losin. And he lives here, and he knows some kind of cool camera techniques that we want to hone in on. One of them is called the Meet Your Neighbors technique, which is a really neat way to show biodiversity. So he's going to tell us all about it.
I've got my white background, very important for taking white background photos. Got my tripod, I've got 3 flashes, a camera, a couple of lenses, we're ready to go. So the Meet Your Neighbors technique works really well for small subjects like wildflowers, maybe small lizards and insects and things like that. So we're looking for anything probably low down that catches our eye, something that looks cool that we want to show in an entirely new way. So I want to try and find a flower that's kind of standing on its own, somewhere where we can get everything set up and get a clear look at it.
Can you see any flowers?
No.
Not right here?
Not any?
What about, look over here, do you see any?
Huh.
Whoa.
I do. I want to go for there.
There's some nice ones over here that are, because they're in the shade, they're a little bit less withered. For me, it's a little bit easier in the shade because there's less ambient light to deal with, and I'm really trying to light everything up with flash. Okay. Most tripods have a center column, a piece right here that allows you to extend the head upward and downward. This one doesn't. I've detached the center column, and that allows me to spread the legs out and go all the way to the ground. So really with Meet Your Neighbors, you don't have to photograph on a tripod most of the time because you're shooting just with a flash, and so the light is really intense. Your shutter speed can be very fast. You don't need to have all this stability. But in this case, I just want to have my hands free so I can hold the flashes. I can set the shutter speed wherever I want because my flash is going to do all the work. I don't have to worry about the ambient light. And I'm going to make the aperture really small to make sure I get the whole flower in focus. I want a lot of depth of field. And so I'm going 1/200th of a second at f/16. And I can also set my ISO wherever I want because, again, the flash is going to do all the work. So we're just about ready. We're just going to have to gently move some of these grasses and things out of the way so we have a clear shot.
And tell me about that glass. What is that glass, or that
so that
white?
It's just white plexiglass, so it's pretty simple. It's sort of semi-transparent, so the light comes through it, but you can't see through it. And that kind of has all the characteristics we need for it to work for this technique.
Where do you get something like that?
Most hardware stores you can buy sheets of acrylic like this, and yeah, it's pretty easy to find something that'll work. So these are just standard Canon flashes. This is an old 580EX, and I just set it to slave mode, and it is now slaved to the camera by this wireless flash triggering system here. And so when I press the shutter button, the flashes should fire. That means I just have to hold this flash a little closer.
You need me to hold it, you just let me know.
Okay, now I think we need all hands on deck, or all hands on grass. That's pretty good, I think. I think we got what we needed, guys.
Oh my gosh.
So that's what we got right there.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good. So,
look August.
Easy as that, right? Thanks for watching. To learn more about the Meet Your Neighbors photographic technique, go to meetyourneighbors.net. Meet Your Neighbors is a global collaboration between dozens of photographers who are documenting biodiversity, not just in their backyards, but in exotic places all over the world. And if you want to learn more about what I do with my buddy Nate, check out our production company's website, daysedgeproductions.com.
Wow, August, what's that?
Those are the flowers we just found.
Is that a flower? And if you want to see something else cool that Neil does, he does moving time lapses. So check out the video.
So we're here with Neil Losin right now, who is going to show us how to do a very fancy time-lapse technique where the camera moves during a time-lapse.
Most important, this is